absolute delight to play from start to finish. Hello guys, today we're going to review a new game that's called Tiny Terrorist Turbo Trip. The game is relatively short, but it's very charming. The animations and movement are smooth, the character distinctive and characteristic, and the game overall is just hilarious. And it ends on a high note, with inspiring dialogue. The only real criticism I have is that the camera controls are a bit, that this is no fishing minigame, and that the game is a bit short. Also, I can forgive it for that because it's more a big desert treasure than a 7-course meal. I bought the game on sale and I can tell you that it's worth the full price. The game puts a smile on your face from beginning to end, never ceases to surprise you. Staying fresh throughout the entire playthrough, the music direction is phenomenal, as is the art direction. An absolute must-play, this game gets 10 and a lifetime supply of beach fries from me. Another great example of the burgeoning relaxing adventure game genre, if you like games such as A Short Hike, Little Gator Game, or even Sables, then you like this too. Unlike those other games, however, this game is made by the creator of Whoopoo, which is a very good thing. The trademark charm, humor, and bizarre world are present in this game just like Whoopoo. The first thing that happens is you applying for a taxi job just for the car, then protesting to never actually do your job. Afterward, you're free to wander around this small but dancing city and collect junk by doing various things, so you can use the junk to upgrade your taxi turbo boost enough so you can drive into space. This is taken 100% seriously by everyone. It plays like a slapstick GTA mixed with Mario Odyssey, and it's a treat. Highly recommended for fans of relaxing open world games, addicting collectons, and our game with a unique art style and oddball sense of humor. The main reason me and my friends saw this was due to VASD convention this year in London, as the Truman Brewery taking to the devs playing the demo at the place and seeing the trailer for the game. After the convention, immediately sold on the concept. We were incredibly tempted to steal the only Terry plot, but we didn't want to get arrested that night. Thank you Snackflood for doing to the convention and enlightening me on this beautiful game. Terry is now my best friend. I shall have many dreams alongside him, collecting turbo just and driving off into space. The game is actually pretty damn good. About 6 hours of gameplay, but all really fun to experience. What might be a good thing to mention is this was all during one session of play. As I just got addicted to tarrying around, the humor is on point and the overall substance of the game doesn't feel stale at any point. I'm going to 100% the game immediately after writing this review. Thank you Snackfall for creating the most simple yet most beautiful character that will stay in my mind till I die. Incredible soundtrack that matches the vibe. Accompanying the wonderful aesthetic and silly mood of Tiny Terror is a soundtrack composed by Thomas De Ward, and this soundtrack fits the assign incredibly. Songs like Driving Around Sparkling Water continue to be a brain worm in my head, and added to the fun experience of ramming passerby with my space vehicle. A wonderful mixture of instruments and moods for each district makes the entire experience feel all the more distinct. With a ton of variety in the moods Thomas De Ward creates, there are some songs that help at certain stands. Modest, cozy and relaxing collectible adventure. With over 1000 junk to find and several hats, packs and lockable tools to find, Tiny Terror has enough for any collector's fun to enjoy. But it's not an overwhelming or over-designed adventure. You won't ever be struggling with misquit system to collect anything, and even the hidden rewards are relatively straightforward to find. It creates a game that is very casual and relaxing, where you can play at your own pace and feel comfortable. A game may just be fun. Very quickly you set out on this small island open world to explore as freely as you desire, with one goal in my mind. Go to space, but you have nothing forcing to do anything. You can run around and steal cars, for example, despite having a car of your own, and whether it's plowing throughout fellow sprinkled veterans in your car Simpson hits in the run style, swinging a bat passively to collect their money, driving around and collecting items, or even participating in any of the minigame available. There is not a single moment in this game that didn't feel run, not at once or fat in the game to distract from that fun. While this obviously doesn't have to be true for every single game, It is refreshing to play a game that doesn't take itself too seriously and allows the player to enjoy themselves. I enjoyed Tiny Terror's Turbo Trip. When I played it during a previous Steam Next Fest, it immediately stood out as unique and charming title, making me pay attention to it once the demo had concluded. Several months later, I can safely say this title 100% came out fantastic. Truthfully, the genre isn't even something I need to seek out, but despite that, Tiny Terror's Turbo Trip had me smiling the entire time I was playing. Thanks for watching, guys, and hope to see you later, my friends. Goodbye.